Well, hello fans, hello football fans, hello spring football fans. We're 100 days away from kickoff of UFL season number 3. Man, we have a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot of news, but we do got some news in. The most sad to me was legendary coach Bob Stoops officially retired from the Dallas Renegades, and you know, I said that the second biggest hiring that happened for the XFL Part 2 was Bob Stoops. This is after they hired Oliver Luck the first time. And his first hire was Bob Stoops. It gave the league a lot of eye-opening people who are now curious. And being that he's 65 years old, you know, he came to the UFL, the XFL, because he was tired of the politics of what college football is like, and it's even worse now than when he came on 5 years ago. I'm assuming this is going to be it for him. I'm sure he's going to probably go back to Texas, Oklahoma, where he's from, and just live a quiet life. Maybe, you know, do more, maybe get a TV job. Who knows? I don't think he's even said what he's going to do. But he's a loss. I mean, he got the Dallas Renegades, or the Texas Renegades, their first XFL championship, upsetting my DC Defenders. And that was a bad night for me. So that was one part of the news here. And here's a statement, if I can find it. After much thought and reflection, I have made a decision to retire from coaching and step away from the game of football. I want to express my heartfelt thanks to the United Football League and probably XFL 2, the Dallas Renegades, plus the Arlington Renegades, and whatever name they're going to give them this year. Anyway, it was a nice goodbye. I hate to see him go. And speaking of going also, another guy who was big for this league, Skip Holtz, has left, the coach of the Birmingham Stallions. And listen, being that he is younger, I think, than Bob Stoops, and being all the crazy money college coaches are now getting now was the success of taking the Stallions to 4 playoff trips and 3 championships, I'm sure he's going to make a lot more money elsewhere. Listen, I can't blame him. And I said all along, if you're going to make money in coaching, you go to the NFL or you go to college. If you want to coach but don't want the long hours, you don't really need the money, you come to the UFL because you get to be a coach at the purest form. There's no politics from the college game or the pro game. I always said, if you want to be a true football coach, this is where you go. Even in high school, you got to deal with kids in their grades and their guidance counselors. Unfortunately, even though there's not a lot of recognition in this league, not as much as there should be, this is probably the best place to be a coach. We still don't know who's going to be replacing him or Stoops over in Birmingham or Texas right now. The statement from Coach Holtz. This has been one of the great honors of my career. I am grateful for the players, the staff, the city of Birmingham, our passionate fans who helped create such a special winning culture. We've accomplished a lot together. It's something I'll always treasure. I am not retiring. I'm simply the right moment to pause, reflect, look ahead, which means he's looking for another job with more money. Can't blame him. I'm excited about the next steps of my journey, energized by new possibilities. I look forward to seeing where this path leads. So that is 2 coaching changes made. And of course, the third one, former Ohio State wide receiver Ted Ginn Jr., also former 49er who helped the Giants get to the second Super Bowl against the Patriots, has been named the head coach of the Columbus Aviators. So it seems like Or at least with this one, they want to give a new, younger, upcoming coach a chance. I guess kind of do what they did for Andy Beck. We'll see how that goes. It hasn't gone really good at all, if you ask me. C.J. Johnson was also, of course, let go from the Houston Roughnecks. It's about time. I don't know how much more time they were waiting for. Good riddance. Nice guy. Fun guy. Good to listen to. He's an old Hurricane, but he just couldn't cut as a head coach. Although I will say this. The team last year never gave up and stopped playing for C.J. Johnson. I could give him that. Players did really like him. But a change had to be made, and listen, we have 4 vacancies right now that need to be replaced. And we still don't know how this is going to work for the Louisville Kings and Orlando Storm. So this is your big news in the UFL right now. Coaching changes, and we're 100 days away. They're going to have to hire someone fast. It'll be interesting to see who they do hire. It seems they want to go the youth route. I don't know. I would try to hire an older coach who wants a coach but doesn't want to deal with the long, ridiculous hours of the college or the pros. We'll see where that heads up. And also, if I remember right, Wade Phillips is also not coaching anymore. So that's 5 of the 18 right there. All right, fans, let me know what your opinion is down below. Who would you like to see coach these teams? God bless you all. In 100 days, we have kickoff.